on, grind!
Hey everyone, how's it going? It's been a while. So this was my prototype board and it definitely passed the test. It's lasted quite some time now. I did crack it doing a lip and the nose and the tail starting to separate layers and there's no pop, so I'm gonna be switching it out. So I have another board here that was sent from one of my sponsors, MLM Skates, and we're gonna set this up. And while we set it up, I'm gonna talk about some stuff that's been going on and why I haven't been posting and where I've been. All right, so yeah, I haven't been skateboarding at all. Haven't been posting on YouTube. I've been suffering from severe depression and anxiety, so I haven't really been getting out to actually go anywhere to skate. Haven't really felt motivated to actually film, edit, or post anything. I do have tons of videos that I did film. I just never got around to editing and uploading. So yeah, a lot of people don't realize that I do suffer from severe depression and there's been a lot going on. So like, I dealt with a lot of stuff at a local skate park with some guys. I don't really want to get too much into it, but I just didn't really feel like skating much. And then when you get into a depressive state, you just kind of just want to stay at home in your comfort zone. You don't really want to get out. You really want to don't do anything. There's like a point where even when you wake up, you don't even want to like get up. You just want to sleep. Also, like my grandfather, he's in the hospital. Also, somebody set our building on fire. So my sister's now homeless and been dealing with all that. So just tons of different stress and different things that have been adding to everything. There are some positive things, but I'll be sharing with that later. But I'm hoping that once I get this board set up, we're gonna get back on that grind, start getting out, because when I do skate, like, you know, like a lot of people can admit, when you're skateboarding, it's like a meditation and nothing else matters other than you doing a trick and skating. So it really helps with your mental state, and that's where, like, yeah, the mental issues, the mental problems, skateboarding does help. But when you're going to a park or you're dealing with drama or stress within the skateboard community or skateboarding as a whole, you just kind of don't want to do it or be involved in it. And that's where, unfortunately, I dealt with some stuff and impacted me to that point where I stopped and I shouldn't have. So yeah, it's been about like 3 months since I've skated. I tried skating a few times, almost broke down crying because of how bad my skateboarding has got compared to where I was. But we're gonna get back on that grind. If I could do it before, I could definitely do it again. And we're gonna, you know, excel and get better than we were before. So yeah, that's just to fill you in with a little bit that's going on, and I'm just going to quickly undo this and then we'll set this up and we'll get to doing some tests on this board and try to get some tricks back down. But yeah, I just wanted to say thank you to all those who have supported me over the years. Shout out to my sponsors that still have my back even though I haven't been skating, and everyone that's still around. I just want to say thank you so much for the love and support. It does truly mean a lot, and yeah, I'm hopefully going to get back on that grind. So yeah, this was my prototype board that was sent to me from LM Skates, Canadian freestyle brand, but also like street skating. And as you can see, like this board, like it's got pressure cracks. I cracked it doing a lip slide right there because I also gained like 30 pounds from not skating and you know, like razor tail and stuff. But overall, this board had an amazing pop, really good flick. You know, if it didn't break for me skating it for like months on end prior, then you know it's a really good board. So I'm looking forward to getting my pro model eventually. So we're gonna set up this other one. It's I think it's a Bonjour skateboards. I'm not sure which brand it is, but it is from MLM. It's already pre-gripped, stickers. All we gotta do is set it up. So we're just gonna set this up and get some tricks. There's the MLM skate sticker that he hooked me up with. I love these stickers. Gonna place it on the board and we're gonna set it up right there. Look at all the stickers on there. Decomposed skateboards. We got Vulcan bolts, Talkin, Schmidt, all sorts of different stickers. So let's get her done in this funky, cool grip tape that was done prior. Thanks, Justin. Get these trucks on. Gotta make sure my trucks are on the right end of the board. These are nice hardware that I got from Monkey Skateboards. Ben Chibber. Been lasting me since last summer. Normally I'll break hardware or I'll lose a nut, but that's where you just got to make sure to tighten your nuts and bolts every time you skate. Sometimes they do become loose. Yeah, let's get this done. Crank these on and we'll try out this park. We're at the old Richmond skate park. Look at this. Look at the beautiful artwork everywhere. Really old, crusty, but definitely a lot of fun. Not sure what we're going to be able to do, but we'll have some fun doing it. Just crank these on. All right, board is all set up, pretty simple to do. So now it's just a matter of having some fun and seeing what kind of tricks I can still manage to do. All right, let's just start with some flat ground tricks, get warmed up, get those old rusty knees back in it. get the blood flowing, and then we'll see if we can do anything. We can do some pogos. Alright, so far the board's really amazing, but that grip for some reason is like super grippy. It just sticks to my feet. Even though my shoes are all worn out, it just sticks. It's just crazy. It's just gonna take some while to get used to. Board feels pretty stiff, not like bendable. It's just gonna take some while to get it flexed out, but keep doing some tricks. Oh. First try. Anderson. That was so sketch, but we landed it. So far so good, but definitely out of shape, out of breath. This is killing me. The wheels, as you can see from Retina, are basically worn down from last season. I got new set out. Shout out to Retina Wheel. Gonna hook those up and it'll make it easier on this kind of ground. Let's see if I can at least do a switch kickflip. That was so ugly, but I got it. Woo! Just got that tray. Alright, so there's some flat ground tricks. Definitely lost consistency and it's going to take a while to get it back, but I can still feel it's all there. Mentally it's there, but physically it's not, so it's just going to be that repetition of just doing tricks over and over and over again until I get it back in the consistency. We're going to try a couple of rail tricks. I know I was shredding the rail before. I'm not going to have high expectations of doing what I could do, but we're going to see what I can do and just have some fun doing it. Woo! Get a couple of those. It's like the rail, sometimes sticky, sometimes it's slick. I know I could probably do the whole thing back, but it's been a while, so I want to do baby steps, not rush into running.
Baby.
Almost a flamingo first try. So I was able to do half of that. That's pretty impressive to me. I know I could do the whole thing. Or just like I said, we're gonna walk before we can run, and we're gonna just do a little bit. And I don't want to re-hurt myself either, so we're just gonna do baby steps and just have fun. All right, man, it sucks because mentally I just want to go. I know I can do all this stuff that I used to be able to do, but body-wise, like I said, I got to pace myself. Feel completely drained and dead after just all those tricks. A lot of those tricks I should be able to get first try, but since I haven't skated in 3 months, it's taken me a while. And I got to take breaks and drink water. I gotta make sure to drink lots of water, take breaks, or I'm gonna overexert myself and I'll be definitely regretting it. I wanna do what I could do before, but I know, like I said, I gotta do baby steps before I get back there. And yeah, so far, like, you know, I can still skate, but definitely not where it used to be. So it's gonna take time and effort. All right, so I think this wasn't here the last time I was here, which was like probably 15 years ago or longer. This, as you can see here, look at the concrete. It's not like a normal angle iron. It's actually concrete, like a street ledge. So I don't know if I could actually skate it because it's pretty chunky, but I mean, we'll give it a try and see if I can do something on it. But yeah, it looks pretty chunky. So we need to rub brick it and smooth it out a bit more, but we'll test it out and see. Grinds actually pretty smoothly, but that was because on top of it, maybe if in an angle, it might just jam the truck. Let's try a couple more tricks. First try, Peaches to mom. I am so out of breath, so tired. Shows you how out of shape I am. But yeah, the nose sides, I can definitely feel the chunkiness to this ledge. Definitely needs to smooth out and get some wax on there. I did land one though. Woo! Nice cookie grind. Oh, frontside flip first try. First try. Boy. There are these other obstacles in the back, as you can see, the hips, all this kind of stuff. I definitely want to skate it, but I'm just not going to bother today. Don't feel like hurting myself. There's also all this stuff over here. There's this crazy handrail here, which is definitely nutsack height. You can stack yourself. There's a weird rail there, some ledges. You can definitely skate those, but today I'm just warming back up and having some fun. That's all it's about. Don't need to push myself and hurting myself, so we'll get her done. Shout out to Retina Wheel. Last time I was here, I had a lot of fun on this thing, doing like pop shove and tail grabs off of this. See if I can find some footage for you. If I do, here it is. If not, then I'm just rambling for no reason. But we skated this last time. There's actually a rail over here, and then I board slid, and that ledge over there. Surprised myself and did a crook grind on it. But I'm not gonna do that today. We're just gonna do this, have some fun. Like I said, today's just a fun day. And this definitely looks fun. And when I do this, we're gonna give a shout out to somebody because it's definitely gonna piss them off. Gotta test it and feel it out, see how sticky and slippery it is. Oh, let's go. It's definitely rusty and crusty. I sure brought some wax. You can see the rest of my trucks. I don't think anybody really skates here much anymore. It is a really old park, but it's a lot of fun. Let's do this one more time. Sketchy nose grab. Like I said, the first day I tried skating again without filming, I felt like crying because of how bad I got skateboarding. Like the old clips, I got like 180s, pop shove tail grab, like all sorts of tricks off of this. I was using like a launch pad. Like I said, baby steps. I'm not even used to that impact. One of those lands, I was like, oh, my back. Sucks getting old. So if you're a young guy, 20s or younger, definitely take advantage and skate your heart out. And for us older guys that are 30 plus, you just gotta take it slow, get into it, and get used to it. Also, huge shout out to Ninja Lifestyle. Let's do a funny clip of me doing this, and we'll get him in there with a roll on grind. Roll on grind. Roll on grind. All right, so yeah, it was a lot of fun, like getting back into it. I might do a couple more flat ground tricks and probably call it, but this park is a lot of fun. Definitely gonna have to come back here when I get back used to skating and losing that weight. The switch heel. All right, so managed to land some tricks. Not the best, not the cleanest, but still had a lot of fun doing what I did. Definitely still got it, but not where I was. We'll get back there. Practice makes perfect. But yeah, this board overall, I'd say has amazing pop. Feels really good. This grip, I'm not sure what grip it is, but it is super grippy. And this was my Airwalk skate shoe. It pretty much almost has a hole there, a hole on the nose of the foot, and it's starting to get a hole right there. So I'm probably gonna have to switch out these shoes for tomorrow, because tomorrow's May Days at China Creek. First time they've done that in over 2 years. And I do have FP insoles that I switched out because the Airwalk insoles, as soon as you start skating them, literally become paper thin, and you're literally stomping your feet on concrete. So I highly recommend getting FP insoles, because ever since I put these in, I do not feel the ground at all. But yeah, I've hit up Airwalk. I've skated Airwalk for a while. They're really good shoes. They're really cheap and affordable. But yeah, once you start skating them, they do start to break apart. But Airwalk hasn't responded to me, so I think the next pair I'm gonna get might have to be at Zoomies or somewhere else. I don't know, we'll look around and see if we can find a different pair. Anyways, that was me setting up the new board, telling you where I've been, what's been up, skating again, hopefully. Gonna start doing the daily grind on YouTube as well. And yeah, for all those that are watching this, I just want to say thank you all for the love and support. It truly means a lot. I really appreciate it. And if you're in the local area and you know me, hit me up. Let's go skate. Anyways, you all know what to do. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Peace out.